A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant ruling that underscores the ongoing battle over immigration policies in the United States, a federal appeals court has upheld a lower court's decision to temporarily block the Trump administration from conducting indiscriminate immigration raids in Southern California. This ruling comes as a response to widespread concerns regarding the targeting of individuals based on race and ethnicity during immigration enforcement operations. The Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled on Friday night, affirming the temporary restraining order issued by Judge Mame E. Frimpong on July 12, which has been a focal point for immigrant advocacy groups. The case was brought to the court following a lawsuit filed by these groups, claiming that the administration's tactics systematically discriminated against individuals with brown skin, particularly in areas heavily populated by Latino communities. The lawsuit included several plaintiffs, notably 3 detained immigrants and 2 U.S. citizens, highlighting the far-reaching implications of such enforcement actions. Judge Frimpong's ruling emphasized the presence of a substantial body of evidence suggesting that federal immigration enforcement practices were in violation of constitutional rights. She pointed out that the government cannot rely solely on factors such as race, ethnicity, language proficiency, or occupation to establish reasonable suspicion for detaining individuals. This decision reflects a growing recognition of the need for fair and just treatment of all individuals, regardless of their immigration status. The Los Angeles region has become a battleground for immigration policies, marked by protests and the deployment of National Guards and Marines in response to aggressive enforcement strategies. Federal agents have been reported to conduct raids in various public places, including Home Depots, car washes, and farms, targeting individuals who may not have legal status in the U.S. Many of those apprehended have lived in the country for decades, raising questions about the impact of such policies on long-standing communities. One of the plaintiffs, Brian Gavidia, a U.S. citizen, was captured on video during a raid, expressing his distress as he was detained by federal agents. His plea, "I was born here in the States, East LA bro," resonated with many who fear the implications of these enforcement actions. The American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, attorney Mohammed Tassar, articulated the broader concern of creating a climate of fear where U.S. citizens can be unlawfully detained based on their appearance or where they work. The federal government, however, argued that the lower court's order was overly broad and claimed it had not been given sufficient time to gather evidence for its case. Attorney Jacob Roth contended that the ACLU had not demonstrated that there was an official policy in place that violated constitutional standards. He argued that the factors outlined in the restraining order should not be entirely off-limits for consideration in reasonable suspicion determinations. During the court proceedings, judges questioned the government's stance, emphasizing that while factors like race and language can inform reasonable suspicion, they cannot solely justify detaining individuals. Judge Jennifer Sung pointed out the impracticality of relying on such broad profiles in a diverse area like Los Angeles, where a significant portion of the population identifies as Latino. She challenged the government to explain the harm in being instructed not to use these factors in a discriminatory manner, especially when they claim to already adhere to constitutional standards. This ruling marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing debate over immigration enforcement in the U.S., highlighting the tension between federal policies and the rights of individuals. As the legal battles continue, advocates for immigrant rights are hopeful that this decision will lead to more equitable treatment and protection for vulnerable communities. The implications of this ruling extend beyond Southern California, as it sets a precedent for how immigration laws are enforced across the nation. The case underscores the importance of ensuring that enforcement actions do not infringe upon the constitutional rights of individuals, regardless of their immigration status. As the nation grapples with complex immigration issues, this ruling serves as a reminder of the need for policies that uphold justice and equality for all. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.